Hey everyone, so I'm still not feeling 100%, still not speaking the best, but I really wanted to make this video because I think it would help a lot of players with attacking and kind of understanding the game more. So as many of you know, the next premier toon that will be on the wheel is Dr. Stevens, because he'll be in the Red Velvet Cake collection. So he's coming to the wheel on Monday, and he is the best 6-star toon in the game, in my opinion. He just does so much and is such an incredible toon that I highly recommend him. So in this video, I'm going to be talking mainly about Dr. Stevens, but most importantly, I'm talking about how his AP gain works. Many people think that AP gain from rushes, active skills, or special weapons is random, but really it's not, and it's very easy to manipulate. So I'm sure everyone is really familiar with his rush, taunts and impairs up to 3 enemies for 1 turn. This character recovers from disarm, and up to 2 teammates gain plus 60% AP. Great. Usually that plus 60% AP makes it high enough that a toon can be command rushed on the 2nd turn. How this works is because his active skill is a turn 1 active skill, and he gives himself 100% AP. In order to trigger him, all you need is a command toon in order to use his active skill, command rush Dr. Stevens, and he gives 2 toons 60% AP. And then you also have his weapon, so when being attacked, a better chance for up to 2 other teammates to gain plus 40% AP. Basically, he's a one-of-a-kind AP gaining toon, and when you understand how to manipulate this, you will find raiding so much easier for those who have him. So I'm just going to slow down gameplay a little bit so that I can explain better. So this is a common strategy that I see a lot of players who have Dr. Stevens use, where they use his active skill and they command rush him right away. And when we take a look at the AP bars below, we see that Nick and Amber have gained the 60% AP, which on 76 AP toons is 46 AP. Now for Amber that's great because we want Amber to rush as soon as possible. But on Nick it's less favorable because he doesn't have a rush that really benefits the team as much. So a simple way to remember how AP gains work when it's a skill like Dr. Stevens or Michelle's active skill or any other toon that provides AP to another toon that is not, a huge bonus to AP when attacking or a huge bonus to AP when defending. The rich get richer. In AP, that is. So the reason why Dr. Stevens gave AP to Nick and Amber is because all toons are right now at 0 AP, meaning the 60% AP will go to 2 toons randomly, instead of you actually directing it. So this next video is of the same team, and when Dr. Stevens uses his ability again, the AP this time goes to Dr. Stevens and Diego. And obviously, because Dr. Stevens was commanded on the 1st turn, he doesn't have an additional move on the 2nd turn, making the AP gain somewhat useless. So how do you manipulate AP? One of the simple ways to ensure the AP goes to the toons that you want, so in this case, Diego and Amber, is to attack with them first. So as long as you attack with them first, they'll have the most AP, because when you attack and as long as you don't hit a weapon that does AP down when being attacked, they all of a sudden have more AP than the rest of the toons on your team. And now, when we use Dr. Stevens' active skill, followed by commanding him with Nick, the 60% AP will go to Diego and Amber, which is exactly what you want because you want to use Diego's defense down and impair to all enemies before attacking with Amber in order to maximize her attack. You could have also used Camilla first, just because her rush also lets you focus. But keeping in mind Dr. Stevens' weapons, it's possible that the other toons can also gain AP when they're forced to attack him because of the taunt. So in this match, I would have used Camilla first, so that I could have targeted Lee with Diego's rush before using Amber. It would almost ensure that Amber would get a follow-up attack because she's likely to kill at least one of 3 characters before being able to attack again because of the follow-up ability. So just to show consistency, and you can test this actually, as long as you attack with 2 characters initially before using Dr. Stevens, and they're not AP drained by attacking a toon that does AP down when being attacked, or if they don't gain AP because there is an absolute defense weapon, you will be able to give AP to the exact toon or toons that you want. This works with other AP gaining toons as well, so like even Michelle's active skill, I believe it's gain plus 35% AP to 2 other toons. So the rich get richer, whatever toons have the most AP, and I don't mean if they're an 85 AP toon or a 76 AP toon, but however much AP they have right at that moment, the toons or toon with the most amount will gain the extra AP. So I'm just going to show another example of this using Michelle and using an 8% AP weapon to all teammates. What's important to remember here is that based on the max AP of each toon, they'll gain a different amount of AP with an 8% AP weapon. And if you're wondering, the math behind this is just taking their max AP, multiplying it by 0.08. And as you see, each of these toons have a specific amount of AP. You see 7, you see 5, you see 8 on Magna because I never leveled up her rush. And she's not going to gain much AP here just because she has no AP when taking damage or anything like that. When we use Michelle's active skill, the AP goes to Michelle as well as Nick because they have 52 and 49 AP respectively, while Arav actually had less. And again, in this video, you'll see that Michelle and Nick both have the most amount of AP at 47 AP, so on the second turn, they are both going to gain AP, the 35% from Michelle again. So in order to manipulate part of this, you can also give toons, a very large bonus to AP when attacking on their weapon in order to prevent them from actually giving the AP to themselves if you don't have another way to manipulate it. As you see, there's a number of different ways to manipulate a toon's AP. That can be just with a huge AP on weapon versus a very large bonus to AP on their weapon. It can be using active skills to leverage it. It can be attacking with these toons first before using an active skill to gain AP. It can even mean not leveling up a toon's rush all the way, because at a higher AP level, they'll actually gain more AP off of an 8% AP weapon, for example. I really do believe that once you understand how AP gains work, you'll become a much better player both on offense and defense, because you'll be able to predict what the defense will do with their AP gains and where it can go. It also means you can manipulate who the AP goes to. So if you know that Dr. Stevens gives AP to the highest AP toon, well, you can easily manipulate who has the highest AP by attacking that toon and giving them more AP. And again, understanding how AP gains with weapons work, right here you see that Sean has the most AP because he has the highest AP overall at 85, versus other toons on the team who have 66, 76, and Harper who is at 58 AP. Atypical AP gain, so outside of a huge to weapon and huge when attacking and defending, as long as you understand the basics of it and the rich get richer, you are going to improve in both attacking and defending, in my opinion, because you'll know exactly how much AP certain toons need in order to be successful. And I guess what's awesome about AP gain is that there are so many different toons that can do this. We had Carl, we have Sadiq, we have Michonne. There's just a huge number of characters that are able to give other toons AP, and if you understand AP gains, you're able to leverage this, and by leveraging it, you'll be more successful, because as we all know, the team that rushes more usually ends up winning. The more rushes that you make, excluding an onslaught, the more powerful attacks or disabilities that you give the opponent. And it even goes beyond just these 6-star toons that I'm showing. I used to run a 5-star green Negan lead who gave plus 30% attack to all melee toons and a very large bonus to AP for all melee toons as well. But his rush, which I could rush on the first turn, gave plus 20% AP to 2 other teammates. And that's how I was able to make a turn 2 Sean team for myself. Just by manipulating AP and understanding how AP gains work. So overall, Dr. Stevens is the best 6-star toon out there because of his AP gain abilities. No other toon can do what he does, where he's able to give 60% AP on the first turn. He's the one who makes turn to attack teams possible. So if you have the coins, if you have the ability to get him on Monday, I highly recommend it because he is a game-changing toon. Thank you everyone for watching and listening to my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.